Alright, hello and welcome. So, it's time for another Warframe challenge. And today, admittedly, it's going to be a lot easier than I would probably normally pick for a challenge. But it's a fun one. And that comes from Captain Henry. And he wants me to do a T3 exterminate with heat damage only Atmos. So, for this, I have kind of doubled down on the idea of heat damage only for the Atmos. And I have taken Ember, and I will only be using Embers 2. To increase the damage of the Atmos even further beyond what you can normally get to. And then on the Atmos, I am using everything that will get me the highest heat damage possible, except for Magnum Force, because otherwise I think I might run out of ammo, and that wouldn't be a good thing. You know what? Should we go with the maximum damage? Let's go with the maximum damage. I don't think it will be that big of a deal. And I can drop an ammo pack if I really need it. No more heat damage is best. So we just double down on heat damage as far as it'll go. And then otherwise, on Ember, my build is this, which is just going to be used for spreading my 2 and making it do a lot of damage. Which should, just in general, just be a fun, fairly easy time, really. Not a difficult challenge, but one that should be fun to do. So let's just go for it. I don't think I should have any problems doing this. It should be pretty straightforward because recently, I found out the value of the Atmos, and that is that I did not try the Atmos any further after Ruinous Extension came out, which benefits the Atmos to such a great degree. Fire jokes. That it actually makes the weapon like so much significantly better that it's worth using even in a gimmicky way like this. Like, you could probably take the fire gimmick like even one step further and go like Ember, Ignis, like Heat Swords, and this, and then like that build would actually be useful. Like, it actually would not be that bad of a build. It would be like a gimmick, but it would be like a successful gimmick, which is insane. Because like usually you have a gimmick and it's like, this is a for fun thing that doesn't really work. But this gimmick is like actually not like unviable. You can actually like do it. Cooked. Oh, reload. And like, you can just cook heavy gunners and everything. And like, obviously, like I do have a couple for them on the Atmos, which was at like the discretion of chat in a stream at one point. But it just works. It's a weapon that actually like functions very well now. And like without Ruinous Extension, it's significantly worse than this. So that mod's kind of a required mod on this, but it's also not like a straight damage increase mod, which makes it being like a required mod a lot more of an easier thing to be like, yeah, of course you would want that, because it's very specific to this weapon. You just burn it down. Like, obviously these enemies aren't like a crazy high level or anything, but it's pretty plain to see. It's like, this does the damage. This does significant hurt. Hey there. Hey there, Corrupted Ancient. You go away. Oh, they got that beam and accuracy. There are a lot of heavy gunners in this. Like a lot of heavy gunners. I feel like I have seen, like, an insanely high amount of heavy gunners in this. Like, he just died from the, like, residual fire damage. I have been kind of low on ammo, but I'm sure it's fine. But, hello! I've been ambushed. Oh god. Oh god. Nope, take care of it. The Atmos takes care of it. Atmos, solve the problem. Got the Atmos solved. Problem solved. The Atmos has solved the problem. Let's get rid of those. There we go. Jeez. The amount of, like, heavy units is actually, like, a lot higher than I expected. But they're just gonna get cooked. They can't resist the fire. Fires. There we go. He was just out of my beam range initially. Damn, look at all these heavy units. But obviously Atmos don't care. Atmos don't give a fuck. The Atmos could not care less about the problems of my enemies. But this thing's actually not bad crowd control either. Oh, there you are. You're a synthesis target. All right. Well, all right. Give me a moment, synthesis target, and I'll be right with you. Okay, you just gonna stand there? All right, I'm fine with that. I got him. Okay, he's good. All right. Well, that was the easiest synthesis target I've had in a long, long time. Oh, you nullifier bastard. It's actually pretty good against nullifiers. Actually, if they had a big group in their nullifier bubble, that might actually be like a partial benefit to you. Oh, hello there, last enemy. How are you doing? Because you could, like, dash through their bubble and then, just light everybody up all at the same time. I can see that working for quite a few levels, actually. But yeah. Not a very difficult challenge, but, a fun gimmick to do. And it's one that actually works, which is strange. Because, like I said before, a lot of the, like, full gimmicks don't really actually work in practice. But going full on with fire damage actually tends to work out, which is surprising. But yeah, I'll just show the builds for these things once again. Which is the Atmos, with just doubling down on that fire damage, and Ruinous Extension. And then Ember, which is mostly built for using her too. Although, this is pretty good for all of her powers, really. This is actually a build you could, like, actually use, and it would be fine. So there's that also. But yeah, that is, that's the Atmos challenge. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.